What's going on, fellow fans of Clash Royale? It is your host, Galadon. I'm back with another Royale video, and I gotta admit, I make videos about games that I am enjoying because you gotta love what you do, otherwise it's just a pain. So here I am, playing my level 13 account in Royale again, and actually having quite a bit of fun. And yes, this is the best arena deck that I have ever played. And now, before you guys go down to the comments and claim clickbait and all that kind of thing, let me tell you my qualifications, my justification for why I say that. Now, it's been a while since I've played Royale, especially with my level 13. Been playing a lot of level 1 stuff, but not level 13. So, the reason that I think this is the best Arena 11 deck I've ever played is because I'm kind of out of practice. Okay, I'll admit, I'm rusty. I'm not that sharp on the plays right now. So here is a deck that is working for a player who hasn't been actively playing that much, yet I can start using this deck and seem to be crushing other level 13 players left and right, and usually I get annihilated by the Three Musketeers. Now also, this deck contains two of my favorite cards in the game, the Goblin Barrel and the Furnace. I've always felt like the Furnace is such a great card. I really like to play it. So here's a deck that involves two of my very favorite cards, and I seem to, with rustiness and, I'm gonna admit it, a limited amount of skill. You guys don't watch Clash Royale videos from me for the ultimate best in the world plays, but if you are an average or slightly above average player, like I like to think I am, then this is a deck that might work out for you. Now again, I always talk about using decks that are the style that you like to use, and I think that this one might be right up a lot of people's alley. I do like the mirror card. I think it's kind of unusual, people using the mirror, but I'm having a blast using it right here, especially double Goblin Barrels. Occasionally I'm using double Minion Hordes, which really catches people off guard, and then if I have the opportunity, double Furnaces is just killer. Oh, double arrows against their Goblin Barrels. I mean, there's so many different instances where the mirror card is working out. And I mean, honestly, maybe that's my third favorite card. Rocket, maybe that's a noob card, but I love using the Rocket. It's always good to have that right at the end if you need to get that last amount of hit points off the opponent's tower. But so this deck is everything for me. I really am enjoying it, and it's brought the joy back to Clash Royale for me for a little bit. Now, I will admit that I am in great need, in dire need of a big update to Royale to really get me hooked on this game again, and I'm hoping that they've got something in the works that is going to be exciting. The last couple cards that came out, the Skeleton Barrel and the ship thing, flying around helicopter looking thing, those weren't really that exciting for me. I don't know. Maybe, I don't even know the name of the second one off the top of my head. And that's because maybe I'm not that big of a fan of either one of those cards. Maybe it's a new and exciting card that would help. Maybe it's a game mode, or maybe Supercell tournaments. Tournaments. Have I said tournaments? Did I mention tournaments? I mean, I used to run, oh, come on, you guys remember that. I used to run 1,000-player tournaments every single day, and it's just not the same. You know, RIP tournaments for now. Hopefully they will come back and we will see something that makes tournaments, did I say the T word enough yet? More exciting in Royale and gets people to want to play it. Alright, so here we are defending against a Hog Rider. This is a very popular deck combination right now. People love using the Hog Rider, the Knight, the Rocket, the Tornado. You see just an excess of this style deck, and this deck I'm using is working out pretty well against it. Now, the Furnaces, of course, I love to use the boulder right here to try to distract the tower. Grabbed a little bit off that tower, but check out the mirrored Goblin Barrel. That's right, second one, couple hundred more, and yes, the common Tornado, wake up the King's Tower, garbage. Yeah, whatever, you have fun with that, it's not gonna stop me. Skypes, or Skips, or whatever your name is. Alright, so, yeah, that was an expensive drop of the Minion Horde right there to get the Knight out of the way. But this just kind of, I'm just proving my point that I'm not a fantastic player. You're going to see mistakes being made, but that's the whole idea, you guys. I almost guarantee you there's no, like, okay, there's probably not any globally ranked players watching my videos right now on Royale. But if you're more of an average player, slightly above average, I'm guessing since you're watching YouTube videos about Royale, you're better than the average player. And yes, I know, a rocket on a Hog Rider, it's not a positive elixir trade, but did you notice? It was a good elixir trade because he dropped the log as well. So, you know, there's little things like that. Now, I, of course, didn't know he was going to drop the log, but I digress. So I have started to get ahead of this guy right here. He keeps on using the Executioner, which, of course, is going to wipe out my poor little fire spirits, but that's okay. Great combination right here. Here we go. Yes, the boulder comes in. Now, the rocket, I guess he was trying to predict something happening there. Did not work out. I dropped the bowler on the other side, mirrored the bowler, and now my opponent is just confounded. He does not know what to do. Goblins get about half that tower down before the log gets in there. Double bowlers headed for the tower. This game is all but over. The Goblins get there, finish it off. 20 seconds left, and yes, another level 13 player is about to go down. But wait, hold on. Before you go down to the comments and post, I just used your deck and it absolutely sucks because I lost 4 battles in a row. Remember that it still does come down to skill. There is no be-all, end-all. Oh, this is the deck. This is the one deck that's going to get me to where I've never been before. You've got to be able to use the cards wisely. Well, okay, I mean, semi-wisely. Obviously, you guys, again, see me making some mistakes. But I'm just saying, but for my playing style, this deck, absolutely killing it. Never been better at Arena 11 at crushing level 13 players. Honestly, I'm just going to give you guys the numbers. Okay, I'm level 13. I would beat probably 80% of level 11s. There is the occasional level 11 pro that just crushes me. I beat probably 60% of level 12s. And then when I face level 13s, I probably lose easily 50% of the time. And recently here, I think that I'm winning against level 13s about 80% of the time with this deck. So having a blast. And yes, using the rocket in unconventional ways, and also you guys have to remember that rocket usage doesn't always run in the family. I am actually pretty good at dropping those rockets on targets accurately, unlike a certain other player that maybe needs just a little bit of practice. Needs practice, that's all. Just needs a little bit of practice in hand-eye coordination. All right, so let's move on. You can see the Furnace is doing a great job of chipping away at my opponent. And on the left-hand side, man, I mean, that tower, 1,200 hit points. And check it out. Check out the level 14 Fire Spirits. They're going to get in there and just do all sorts of damage. Over 200 hit points, or almost, no, over 200 hit points for each spirit. Again, a big group here trying to get in the Rage, the Balloon, the Golem. The Balloon is going to get to my tower, unfortunately, but we're pretty far ahead. Now we're behind. Okay. But wait, there's more. We're not done yet. Okay, I just realized I sound like an infomercial person. But wait, there's more! Galadon down 1 tower to 0. He could come back. He's got 1 minute and 4 seconds in which to do it. On the left-hand side, the Furnace just pouring out those fire spirits, and Galadon knowing he's got to move down the right-hand side, rocketing the right tower and the elixir collector at the same time. Bowler moving down the right lane, Golem going to oppose it. Left tower goes down to that final fire spirit from the Furnace. Galadon dropping Furnaces down the right-hand side. Going to have to face that Balloon, but he's got the Minion Horde and he's got the ever-present Mirror card. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, for only 11 elixir, you too can have 2 groups of minions all over the screen, dropping that minion poop like nobody's business. But in comes another Goblin Barrel, easily countered by his opponent, who we cannot possibly read the name. Another rocket on the elixir collector, preventing that huge elixir buildup. And on the right-hand side, the bowler getting a shot in. The opponent is crying because the bowler's locked onto the tower. Boulders just rolling. Yes, that bowler's got balls. Looks like he had 4 balls, and that tower down to 1168. Golem not going to get to the tower, Goblin Gang, and yet another Furnace preventing anything. Another failed attempt at a rage spell right there, only going to enrage the Balloon onto the Furnace, serving its purpose and protecting the King's Tower. For some reason, Galadon has 2 bowlers headed for the tower. A Goblin Barrel is going to get counted, but check it out. under a rocket's damage, and that means, yes, Galadon launching the rocket for the victory one more time. All right, if you guys didn't tune out by now because of that, thank you. Thank you for sticking around. And hey, as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you have success with this Arena 11 deck. And if you don't, if you've got another one, I am happy to try it out. As always, you guys are the Gala fam. I've been Galadon, and I'm only here because you guys are. I love you guys spending time with me. I hope you have a fantastic day. Check me out live streaming. Most of all, be kind to other people, and then come back again tomorrow. For what? For more full attacks.
Galadon, you've got the most annoying voice ever!